Baby. Hey, I'm ready now. Wake up, somebody's setting up an act. Somebody's setting up an act.
What do you want now, damn it? What? Really?
Hit me with the super bass.
Okay, I'll hit you with the super bass. You got it?
Yeah, bass guitar.
I just send you a lead guitar. That's better.
What is up, YouTube? How y'all doing? Yeah. Time for the latest gossip. Lordy day. Diddy's ex released dramatic new footage of raid. Okay, in LA home. I ain't never seen this yet. This is new footage, y'all. But are we going to get some information? This is new footage. What did they find? We kind of late. So I'm going to give them a thumbs up. And without any further ado, let's check it out.
A new video of the raid at Sean Diddy Combs' home in Los Angeles from the mother of one of his sons. That son ended up in handcuffs. Agents also raided Combs' home in Miami last week. Here's some of the sped up video from those raids. Criminal defense attorney Mark Eiglarsh is based in Florida. He's standing by with his take on all of this. But first to chief correspondent Jonathan Hunt.
Hey, Martha, we all saw the pictures of heavily armed agents from Homeland Security Investigations arriving at Sean Combs' mansion here in L.A. But for the first time now, we are seeing what happened inside as the agents moved along the hallways, weapons drawn, guided in part, it appears, by a drone as they move in to detain two of Combs' adult sons, Justin and Christian. They have their rifles aimed at the pair. The edited video was posted on Instagram by Justin Combs' mother, Misa Hilton, who called the agents' actions overtly militarized and deplorable. And Hilton said, quote, "If these were the sons of a non-black celebrity, they would not have been handled with the same aggression. The attempt to humiliate and terrorize these young black men is despicable." But law enforcement experts say everything the agents are seen doing on the video is standard practice.
Yep.
You have teams going in, stacking, as they call, where they line up with each other. They carry those types of weapons because they are trained to use them. The officer's got us pointing up. His fingers are never on the trigger until ready to fire. So these guys practice this over and over and over every day, every week. This is their job.
Now, sources have told Fox the raid of Combs' properties here in L.A. and Miami is linked to a sex trafficking investigation that comes in the wake of several lawsuits alleging sexual assault that have been filed against Combs. His attorneys have dismissed the investigation as, quote, nothing more than a witch hunt based on meritless accusations. Martha?
Okay. Jonathan, thank you very much. We bring in criminal defense attorney Mark Eiglarsh. Mark, good to have you here. You see the video of this raid. They came in with quite a bit of force in that situation, put two of his sons in handcuffs at one point. What do you make of the raid? And do you think it was as it should have been, as we just heard from that former individual in law enforcement?
Well, his son is claiming that he was terrorized and humiliated. There's a difference between being terrorized and humiliated and feeling that way. I think he probably felt that way, rightfully so. But the question is, did they do something that's out of the ordinary because it's Diddy and or the color of his skin? and whether this was standard operating procedure. And I've been around for over 3 decades, and I'm telling you, in the criminal arena, that's how they handle business. It's not just because it's Diddy. When they have reports that there could be people who are armed on the scene, they don't say, excuse me, guys, could we come in? Would it be all right if we just come in? Is that cool with you guys? They come in like the military with extreme force. They control the scenario so no one gets hurt. And while it's unfortunate, it's standard procedure.
All right.
I gotta agree.
One of his sons, Christian, who we did see was part of this raid and was handcuffed for a time. He has. There's a little bit of back and forth on social media now. This is coming from Quincy Brown, who is Diddy's adoptive son, for Christian Combs' birthday. Happy birthday, Christian Casey Combs, my young king. I love you with all my heart. He says they can try to stop us, but we are not stopping the coup, and that is the truth. So. What should their posture be at this point? And is it wise for them to be on social media? What do you make of anything of this post?
No, it shouldn't be wise.
I love the First Amendment, right? Anybody can spew whatever they want. And if they truly feel like they were mistreated, absolutely go ahead and express that. Maybe it shines a light on whether there's any other way that they could have accomplished what they wanted to accomplish, and do it with more love. I mean, the idea of fluffing pillows and leaving chocolate on his bed, it's a bit much, right? But maybe, was all the force absolutely necessary? Perhaps the answer is yes. But if there's room for improvement, that's okay too.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of questions about, what happened in there that we didn't see on the cameras, whether or not the force was necessary, as you point out, and how strong the case is about what was in the house and what they needed to get their hands on.
They look like they chilling and having a nice conversation with each other. To me,
the answer is yes.
Look at them. They don't look like they
if there's room
in fear.
For improvement, that's okay too.
Yeah, I mean, a lot of questions about, what happened in there that we didn't see on the cameras,
they let them walk
whether or
around.
not the force was necessary, as you point out, and how strong the case is about what was in the house and what they needed to get their hands on as part of that raid. So we'll see where it goes, Mark. I hope you'll join us again, because we're going to stay on this story throughout. Thank you very much, Mark.
Martha.
Great to see you. Thanks.
Click here to subscribe to the Fox News YouTube page.
I don't understand. I mean, it's hard, man. When it happens to you, then you think, there's been times when I was in a studio and they got raided, man. My hand shot up in the air. Zoop. Yes, sir. No, sir. No problem, sir. Well, I gotta cuff you. No problem, sir. Do what you need to do. I'm chilling, But then you get the people that, man, I ain't do nothing. F the police. No, those are the ones that they afraid of, and you always got one or two out of the bunch. We was in high school and they took us down, got everybody out of the car, and the loudest big mouth dude had to stay in there the longest. I thought the police were going to drive me home because they drove past my house on the way to the precinct. But he took me to the precinct and I was like, oh man, you're going to call my parents. I'm going to be punished big time. And I told him that. I said, man, I'm not what you think this is, man. So you gotta, I can see if they slammed him and dragged him out by their feet and, they knew cameras. Come on, man, these top of the line houses, they know cameras all over the place. This is a whole story about cameras. The footage and stuff they're looking for is on a camera. They saying cameras is throughout the house. They have investigated. They know what they doing. Give them some credit. God dang. So anyway, man, still, I'm hoping and I'm praying that Puffy is innocent. I don't want to see no footage and some bull. And then all of a sudden he just get off because he is who he is. If he did it, it's going to show. If he's guilty, I hope that shows. And I'm hoping that he's guilty. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm hoping that he didn't do it. I'm hoping that he's innocent, Michael. Hey, y'all, take it light, take it slow. Tell him Mike Cross told you so. Peace out. Man, I mixed up my words.